What is up, Total Excellence? It is your host, Ichthy5, and today's a special day. I'm wearing my X-Men shirt, 8-bit, because I love video games and old school stuff, and I feel like this is pretty appropriate for this stream since you're going to be watching me color. And this is a special stream. Okay, so I contacted this special creator that is his campaign was fully funded within 24 hours, and this is going to be the page that I'm going to be coloring tonight. So this is Tyler's inks for Entity, and the fun thing about that is pretty much he hit his stretch goal. And his stretch goal was pretty much everybody's going to get a traditional card. I believe just only the first week for the backers. So if you guys want, and not even want, if you guys are in need of a graphic novel that is 100 pages and literally is $20, a physical copy is $20, and guess what? No shipping. Yes. You heard that right, folks. No shipping. And pretty much, this is only for the, I believe it's only for the first week. I was about to say rappers. Yeah, the first week rappers. For those that are the first week backers, I believe you're going to get the traditional card. So here is the link to Tyler's Kickstarter. So we only got 2 people live. Let me see. It is the D. Chappelle Show. D. Chappelle Show, you ooze of excellence. So yeah. So back to Tyler's art. Okay? Okay. Now, if you guys have not seen pretty much Tyler's coloring, let me see if I can get it on the Twitters. The Twitters. All right. Because, I'm just so prepped up for everything that I do within a minimal time span. But you know what, guys? I just want to point across because, I'm typing Twitter when I want Tyler when to get his colors because, we got something special. So these are Tyler's colors. Let me see if you can see it in the Twitterverse. Let me see. Bam! So these are Tyler's colors. And, I'm not here to, how can I say, do better on Tyler's colors. No. The reason why I want to do colors is that there was a small segment in this video that it has a 90s feel to it. And when he said 90s feel to it, I'm like, Tyler, that color scheme does not scream 90s. But I know somebody that does 90s color scheme. It's this guy. Because I have a 90s color set ready for this stream. And we're going to go and dive into it. So I will shut myself up and get to coloring. Oh, let's see who jumped in. Gabriel Perez, I'm a scant man. I don't know what a scant man is, but cool. Cool soy, bro. That looks dope. Yes, it does look dope. D. Chappelle Show. Yes, it does. And I realize, oh no, I'm wearing my earphones. Thank God, because I sometimes forget that I'm wearing these earphones. Nice drawing. Yeah, it is a nice drawing. It's not mine. It is Tyler C. Carpenter. Oh, and Tyler himself is on the live stream. Thank you for joining, Tyler. Before we go, I am in need of something, so I will be right back, guys. But it'll be quick, I promise you. What is up, peeps? I am back. The Ichthy5 household was in pursuit. Darkness. I know that there was darkness. I am sorry for you feeling this darkness, but I am back. Oh, wait. So there's going to be a quick coloring tip in this live stream. So let's get it on. And may I tell you, these glasses I'm wearing are fan-frickin-tastic. Oh my goodness. Get back to Clip Studio. Alrighty. Now, I know all y'all be thinking, well, you know, we ain't going to be playing no games whatsoever, folks, okay? Because sometimes a lot of people, whoever do coloring, they usually do a layer, like, you know, for instance, Tyler's coloring, right? Pretty much like it'll be black and white, and they'll just put multiplayer on the, you know, on the drawing, and then, you know, it'll be nice and quick. I can just do, you know, we'll just make his character a blonde, because, you know, your boy is blonde. Oh no, that's erase. I am sorry, guys. I promise you, I'm not a noob. I actually know how to use this tool, and yeah, that's not what I want to do. But we'll just switch to multiplier, and bam, you know. Now Tyler's character is blonde, but really he's black. But you know, that's another thing. But you know, in the Tylerverse, anything that Tyler's in, his hair is black. So you know, we got this Super Saiyan hair going on, and you know, it's fine and all because you know it's consistent. You're coloring in the lines, and nothing's wrong, right? Well, there is something wrong. This is a noob tactic, okay? In this channel, we do not do noob tactics, okay? So I'm going to show you another tactic that I recently learned from a Udemy course from from comic colorist that did a lot of coloring with a few publishers here and there. And so you select the layer of Tyler's inks, then we go to edit, and then we go to, I remember this, this is pro tips. We go to, I believe it's convert to brightness opacity. And there you go, guys. A boom. If you have not seen it, look at that. All of Tyler's inks are perfect. Nothing has been diminished whatsoever. This is Clip Studio tip, all right? I can't do Photoshop because Photoshop is anti-indie, all right? So we'll do this again, all right? Go to edit, convert brightness and opacity. Make sure that Tyler's layer is on there. And then it's going to load. Boom! Again! Now you look like a pro. You look like a pro colorist, folks. All right? So you have learned something today, okay? You ain't a noob no more in this channel. All right? You are a pro. And if Tyler, if you learned this new tip, you know, I feel blessed because now every colorist in the world will know that Tyler C. Carpenter is approved and has been given the knowledge of Ichthy5 himself. And also they also know how to pronounce my name correctly too, because a few people are now struggling to even say my name, even when they watch my show. I don't understand. I did plenty commercial breaks on my first channel saying Ichthy5 for quite a few times already, but you know, you live and you learn. AKA Pad! Yo, popping in while hitting some pages. Yo! Oh my goodness, AKA Pad. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you about my boy, AKA Pad. He is the most talented dude that I am so happy I've discovered. Because this dude is legit oozing with 90s art style. Every time that I would see this guy's art, like, it pops and brings so much energy in his pages. Like, oh my goodness, guys. You got to go to the newsletter for Trial by Fire, my dudes. So, yeah. So, thanks for coming by, AKA Pad. So, now, back to coloring. So, y'all are no longer noobs. So, now, I will teach you the ways of coloring now. And have a silly goose time. So this is my 90s color set. So Tyler's, you know, it's already black, so I don't want to give more black. So let's give it a little gray color to it. Actually, let's put some white in the background. So that way we have something that does not look too awkward. Boom. White color background. All right. Stupendous. Now look at that. Now we got two separate layers. We got the white and then just a layer dedicated to Tyler's inks, which is great and gives top tier quality, guys. Top tier quality. So I'm going to show you my process, how I color. We're going to do a thing called flats. Now with flats, you know, you just it's basically like painting in a way. It's like flat paints. So what you guys do is just pretty much his hair, Tylerverse main character is pretty much just already has some shadows in, so he pretty much did all the work for me. And gonna lower down the brush size with my handy dandy tablet. And then, or here's another thing. You can use your wand. Let me get my magical wand. Select it. Oh my goodness. And look at this. Oh my god. Well, it yeah, wow. Okay. So, I did this much faster, but now here's when the magic happens, okay, guys? Okay? This is when magic happens. Now, no. No. All right. Now what we do is lower the lasso tool and just select the stuff that I don't want to be selected. Because, I am that cool. There are ways, many, many ways to color super fast. But my way is try to get things done really quick at a precision time. And then any little things that are peeking out that's not supposed to be there, I just take care of it. And then let me change the eraser really quick. I want a hard eraser so it doesn't leave any opacity or anything like that. Because to me, whenever there's opacity, whenever I color, to me is like junk mail, which is that's not supposed to be there, and I want it gone quick. Like forget about right click delete. No, I want it gone within backspace. So all the little things here and there, we'll fix that up. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. And a quick tip, guys. Make sure that everything that you do is under the right layer as well, because I put it under Tyler's inks. Put a lock under there. And then with my flats colors, boom. Now I basically got to repeat what I just did earlier. But, we'll just pretend that was a happy accident and a learning experience, right? We've all learned that things happen, but we just pretend it never happened, right? Even though it's on a live stream and anybody sees it, kind of judge that little mistake. But that's fine, guys. That's fine. That's fine. Happy accidents happen, especially on live streams. But, at least with me, whenever it comes to coloring, I'm pretty fast compared to just like, it's just faster just coloring than a drawing, in my opinion, but everybody's different. Doing flats is pretty much the fun part. It's like laying down the patty and then bam, it's hot and sizzle. Just sizzling in the kitchen. Oh, and we got another one. I don't like you. You are in the junk mail. So yeah, guys. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's get a nice quick coloring. But yeah, I'll be checking out the chat right now, guys. Oh, okay. Nothing to see. Oh no, you are seeing me. Boom! I disappeared. Anyways, back to the drawing board. Heh, heh, heh. No pun intended. All right. Now, pretty much with a lasso tool, you just use it like it's a pencil in a way. Just draw out where you want to color and stuff. Now, I'll go and use the wand tool to select the shirt. And bam. Oh no. Try that again. Hit enter so you add it. Now, for this character, it's basically another black shirt. Bam! In the Tylerverse. Oh my goodness, no. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. Okay, I believe that's another layer of the collar of his shirt. Now, boom. You know, just have a silly goose time. Ugh. Put it back. Oh no, why are you loading? There you go. All right, now we just enter this one here. You know, I like to dig deep into those pixels just to make sure I get every tiny detail that I need within my colors. For the flats, now a kaboom, another one. Now with the Tylerverse gun, I have no clue what to do with it, but we're gonna have fun with that one too, because I don't want to do another black. Now we're gonna do skin tone, but with the 90s, with my 90s color set. Yeah, there you go. Oh God. All right, so apparently what I'm seeing is I believe with one of okay, you see this? This is an incomplete line. So what happens is with Clip Studio, and it's even happens in Photoshop as well. Whenever like there's an incomplete line art, it basically selects everything around the art, and I don't want that. Now with this, if I select this, okay, this is another incomplete line. Tyler, you just love to make incomplete lines. You are ruining this tutorial, but that's fine. Boom. All right. So basically, this, all his lines are closed. And now we'll just put my color set in here. And let's see if any of these colors, ooh, I like that. We'll try another color set. It's a little more darker for me. How about this one? Okay. I like this one too. How about this other one? This one's more. Let's see if it's the same one than the first one. Yeah, it does. We'll just try this color for now. So again, guys, if you're interested in this, if you guys are interested in Tyler's graphic novel, it's a sci-fi graphic novel, 100 plus pages, and there's free shipping. So if I were you, I should invest this. Just check it out in the chat. Let's see. Anti-indie triggered. Yes. I said it. I said it. Adobe Photoshop, or Adobe in general, is anti-indie. There, I said it. You can't even buy the whole package. I believe you can, but it's a pretty big penny. and they pretty much force you to like just get the membership. So now kind of draw this over. Bam. Okay. Take this out. Then we just go here. Boom. Sides are now white. Then let me delete that. All right. Actually, I think I'll go over this for now. All right. Yeah, I totally dig this color. So yeah, how's everybody today in this chat? I am doing excellent as always, folks. You know, because I use with excellence. Now, I pretty much got to draw Tyler's arm because he has a few of his line art that pretty much are incomplete lines. So I got to do what any colors will do is try to complete the lines. And I'll share you a story that is pretty funny, happy accident type of situation. And I'll tell you what it is. So pretty much what happened was I don't really like coloring, but I'm starting to color, but I like to color more digitally than I do than I normally do for just coloring physical. Because when I was a kid, I love just just my pencils and my inks, just the way it is. Because every time I color, like I have an instant regret that I just ruined it. Like I felt like I didn't have the right material or just yeah, I just feel like I don't have the right material for it. And even just even like my gosh, what are these freaking things called? I have them next to me. My Copic markers. Even with my Copic markers, like I love coloring with my Copics, but I just have this feeling where like I'm gonna have this color obsession that I'm gonna get all these colors, and after I get all these colors, I still feel like it's not enough for this certain certain art piece. So with digital, like you know, the only thing that's limited is your imagination. So I did a few coloring, and I don't know. It was I my coloring I've self-taught myself, and I believe when I was looking into let me see, I think it's Invincible comic by Robert Kirkman who wrote it, and I dig the colors. Like I like the colors; they were really nice and bright, and the comic itself is really good too. Like I totally recommend that read. But I love the bright colors with Invincible, and I know that really that really stood out to me. So I love these bright colors, and pretty much um that's pretty much like my style. Like I do a lot of bright colors whenever I color. Like I even did like a coloring job for one of these job searches that we have on Tyler's Discord, and this dude was looking for a colorist, and it was a dark comic, and I tried to make it dark. Like I showed him my samples, and he really liked my samples. It's just the problem was, they were too bright, but I was willing to, but he was willing to give me a shot, so I took it, and I colored his 2 pages, and I did the best I can to try to make it dark as how he wanted me to do it, but unfortunately I wasn't able to uh pretty much hit the target what he was looking for. But he has me under a list for other projects that he has, and if I'm interested, and I say, heck yeah, like I'm interested, whatever project it is, and pretty much for for their next project, they're looking for a colorist that does bright colors and stuff. So by then, I would improve, especially now that I have a color, like I know how to create my own color set and stuff. So I'm pretty set. That's all I can say. Like I know I'm going to improve over the years, or even a few months. Who knows? I recently even, as I said before in the beginning of the video, if maybe I didn't bring it up, but I bought a Udemy course, how to do comic coloring, and this particular one, it's pretty much just how you can color in Clip Studio. And to me, I'm like, thank you, because a lot of these tutorials are always on Photoshop, and I have nothing against Photoshop. I used to have Photoshop, but back then I couldn't afford it. Now that I have to do my own thing with bills and stuff, it's and I currently do not work for graphic design. So for me, it's just there was just no point of paying a monthly subscription for something that I'm no longer doing as an occupation. But who knows? I hope that I'll do comics full time. And if it's just for coloring, heck, I don't care. Colors are, there's nothing wrong to doing a coloring job. It's pretty fun and chill. I mean, all I gotta do is just color. But of course, I'm not saying it's easy, because holy crap, I never felt, it was a challenge. Honestly, when I did the coloring job, it was a challenge. It's like there was just some, but the funny thing was I didn't ask a lot. I didn't ask for like what he wants the scene to look and stuff like that. Like, I did my research and stuff, because there was a certain scene that's a historical moment, and pretty much I did my research. I looked at photos and the buildings and all that stuff, and pretty much I pretty much hit the nail on the coffin with like buildings and colors and all this stuff. But again, I wasn't able to get the job, but he was impressed by how I did it. Heck, I even like made a lucky guess on like his character, like the color of his hair and even the color of the jacket. Like so it's like a pro tip is like whenever you're gonna do coloring, just make sure that make sure you ask the the person that's in charge of the project, just to make sure like to get clarification, like, okay, what's the color scheme for this character, what is he supposed to look like, this and that. And yeah, I totally did not realize that when I did the coloring job, like it was an issue 2 comic. Like I literally thought like it was just a brand spanking new issue 1 comic, but it was actually an issue 2 comic. And of course, I didn't read the description on the file. So yeah, that was another thing that I totally, missed when I was doing my art, not art, my coloring. So here's another, I'll tell you the happy accident story of how I even began coloring. So I have this buddy called Claylex, and he pretty much has this super cool superhero called Clayman. And, there was this new, he tends to, he usually commissions pro comic artists to do his character. And there was this one artist in particular where he pretty much did just a black and white, simple black and white, and he posted it, and like there was like a lot of like people posting their colors and stuff. I think there's just only one person in particular that was in his circle that I don't know if he commissioned him or her, but she did the coloring, and it looks awesome. It looks fan-freaking-tastic, and I really dig it too. It was a fantastic coloring, and I knew the technique that this person was doing. Like, this person literally just colored the whole background, and then, used the palette for the background and just mixed it in. So I did that technique before, and it's pretty tricky. It's like, again, it's all about color scheme, and you got to know like what's going to happen when a certain color mixes with this color. And oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there you go. The thing was loading. So yeah, like it was super cool, and I know that I'm honestly I was pretty novice. For me, I feel like I was a novice colorist, but I was willing to jump into the Clayman train. I love Clayman. Clayman is like one of those characters where I enjoyed doing fan art and just coloring him in general. So I did, I believe, 3 coloring pieces. Yeah, I did like 3 colorings. One was flat, like the color was flat, and the second one was, it had shadows added to it. And then pretty much I posted it, and Claylex loved it. And I was so surprised, honestly. Like, he freaking loved it. He loved it. He retweeted it. So, yeah. So then I'm like, oh, like, I got one more thing up my sleeve. And, it was quick. I did a quick rehash of the colors and stuff. Like, I did minor changes of it. And then pretty much once I posted it, like, holy crap, like I got more likes and more retweets than like the original color piece of Clayman. And it was the 6 a.m. comics color scheme. And yeah, like a lot of people freaking love that. And ever since then, like I believe like within maybe 24 hours or so, like I remember he made a tweet and says like, oh, like I'm gonna be updating my Patreon and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, He's going to update his Patreon because Claylex has a Patreon too. If you guys are interested, I'll post it down later, but after I finish my story, of course, So, he made a tweet saying like, oh, he's going to update his Patreon and stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's going to update his Patreon and stuff to, help support him just making his comic. He does live streams too. He does gaming live streams. And I think he even did a live stream where I believe he did a live stream where he just pretty much like did a script, I believe. Like writing his script. I could be wrong on that. But yeah. Let me look at my reference that Tyler did. Oh my goodness. Oh, there you go. Alright, he is. What is his eye? Oh, okay, apparently it's black. So that doesn't really help. But whatever, Tyler. This is your art piece. This is your color scheme, so I got to do it black as well. Cause yeah. Oh god, no. No. Gray. Okay. Oh no. Oh. I'd rather leave this white. No, not even blue. There you go. I'll just leave that alone for now. So, yeah. Sorry for getting sidetracked. So, yeah. So he's updating his Patreon, whatever and stuff. And then I see a tweet that says, oh, Ichthy5 is going to be my colorist for my Patreon. I'm like, wait, what? It's like, so pretty much his Patreon perk is if I believe it was a $10 tier at the time, or I don't know what was the tier, but anyways, like the tier was if you were in this $5 or $10 tier, I basically will be the colorist for any new art piece that Claylex posts on his Patreon, and whatever color you want this art piece to be, I'm going to color exactly that you requested it. So it was basically like a color commission. So yeah, dudes, if you have any doubts that, oh, it's fake news, Ichthy5 proclaims that he's a colorist of a certain Patreon, and this and that, and I would prove to you guys. We will go on commercial break. Oh, speaking of, what is up, a great council? Thanks for coming by to the channel. The Clayman looks so cool. Yeah, I totally agree. Clayman is like the coolest character design in comics history. So let's go on commercial break, and I will show you that I am the colorist for Claylex. So let me see. We'll go to StreamYard real quick. All right. So if you go on Patreon, I believe I am under the $10. Yep, I'm in the $10 tier, which is the investor tier right here. And pretty much this says, and I will zoom in if this gosh darn computer does, ask Clay what color some of his black and white piece should be, and Ichthy5 will color it. May not be the original color scheme of the intended piece. So yeah, guys, this is pretty legit. I will put it on the group chat, not group chat, the live chat. If you guys are interested in being his tier to help, help Clay out for his comic, because Clayman is pretty dope. I love Clayman. Clayman is pretty much one of my favorite things to color. And just pretty much being on his Patreon tier, it's pretty awesome. So if you want to support him, don't do it because you want to put money in my pocket. I will totally will thank you. I will post a tweet. My Twitter is there in the description below. You will give me money in my pocket, but of course, Clay is gonna have it too. But yeah, help your boy out. I'm kidding. Whatever you guys feel like you want to help Clay out. I also even did like the colors and the imagery. Like I did that too, just to help Clay out, because Clay is another cool dude to follow, along with pretty much in the comics universe. I will put down his Twitter below, as well as Tyler for his Twitter, because he's another cool creator. That, again, this is Tyler's inks. I'm pretty much coloring it just for funsies. So just follow Tyler as well. It'll be down here in the live chat. So yeah, so let's get back to coloring. Let me see. Share. So yeah, I don't take as long as coloring, because I think I get coloring done, even with the shading. I think I get it done like maybe like 45 minutes tops, less than that. Because I mean, I don't know, I just get it done quick without coloring and talking, because doing two things at once is a God-given gift that I have yet to learn. But it's a good practice. It is a good practice to do, especially on live streams. But yeah, but thanks guys for coming on the live stream, checking me out. I really do appreciate that. If you guys like this content and you wish this, if you wish this channel to grow, just like and share. And I'm always doing new things just to make this channel grow. I do not have a schedule yet, because with my job that I currently have, it's pretty unpredictable. But it is what it is. But once I have a good grip, maybe under a month doing these live streams, and I have a good idea like what to do, if I can just live stream maybe like 2 or 3 days a week, which would be awesome, and I have like a good concrete day to do it, by all means, dudes, you will be seeing me like maybe twice or 3 times a week doing live streams, talking to cool people like you guys that are here. And yeah. See on the chat. Nothing yet. Goodness gracious, I'm jumping in all these other stuff that has nothing to do here. Now, I am in total lost in pursuit of what to color. What did you color, Tyler, for this one? Okay, it's black as well. I want to have fun with this color scheme. Let's give him, because I don't know, I don't like things that are all the same in a certain way, because it's going to be too blended in. Let me see, what can I do? Because this is always one of these challenges as a colorist. Like you have no clue. Like even if they give you a description of what color it's going to be for this gun. Like, I got to toy with it. I got to do shading. I got to do lighting. All these fun things. Like, I'm still in the flat stage. As you can see, I'm still in the flat stage. So let's go. Let's go nuts. You know what? I'll skip the flat phase and then we'll do some shading, which is my favorite part. I'll do some shades. So for the shades, shades are they are self-explanatory. It's shadows. Pretty much Tyler he already put shadows in for the character, but I'm gonna put more in depth with it. So let's see. Let's use the color picker here. So that way I have an idea what skin tone I can give this character. Let me see. Let's try this color scheme here. Again, this is a 90s color set. I have no intent to up the ante like Tyler's colors, but it is what it is. He did say, it gives a 90s feel to it, especially the colors. But I have a dedicated color scheme where I pretty much color picked all these top-notch, very top-selling comics that I pretty much grab, and I even purchased. Not even purchased. I even have the comics physical, so I have a good idea to have a very accurate description of what the color should be. Let's see. So again, with Tyler's shadows, it just gives me an idea what to do with this scene. Pretty much, I could color this whole entire half of his face like this. And now let's use the wand tool, and then we'll change it up. I like this color scheme, but we'll try maybe another pink. Does this look cool? I'm not digging the pink. Let's try a more darker shade. It's there, but I'm not digging it either. So I think maybe this pink. Okay, that's too much pink. That is too much pink for me. So I think just the original color scheme that I had before is perfect for him. So Tylerverse main character is good to go. He is good to go. Boom. Sometimes I like to add shades to lines as well. I don't know why, but it just gives more personality and just a good feel just to know what's going on. It just does not feel too flat at all. So I tend to just color under the lines. You just give Tyler's line some highlight in a way. It just gives his lines even much more dark feel to it. And that's all I honestly do. Like, I mostly do flats, and then after the flats, then I do shades, and that's about it. Like, that's all that I do. Is just create the just create flats, and then the shades. I don't do highlights, which I caught myself like lacking on is highlights. Because with highlights, it just gives the piece even a nice, like it just makes it much more brighter in a way. Like not brighter, but like it just gives like this glimpse to like maybe like where the lighting is, and then it complements the piece. Yeah, like I enjoy doing that. Like coloring to me is just nice and chill, um and this is another art form that it tends to be overlooked because whenever someone says color, like, oh well, I can do that. I bet you can, but can you? You know, does your coloring really bring any personality to the page? Does your coloring stand out than what everyone else is putting out? I mean, honestly, just ask yourselves, guys. Like, if you want to be a colorist, then you got to learn color theory. You got to learn how to make the pages pop. If your colors complement the art, I mean, just many things, that us artists tend to overlook. We overlook art, not overlook art. We overlook coloring. We overlook inking as well. Like that's another thing too. We overlook inking because you could be really great in penciling, but if your inking isn't on point of how your art is, then you got to either one practice your inking, or two like you got to hire a guy that's a pro and he knows his stuff about inking to give like your pencils a nice um just give your pencils a nice good oomph to it. So yeah, actually I feel like we can go a little bit more. Honestly, do not do what I just did now. I just did it just to be chill, but I usually mostly do the lasso tool and then lasso the crap out of everything I see. Since Tyler did a lot of shading here, like I feel like I can put more shadows into it. I'm not gonna copy what Tyler did because that's Tyler's colors, and I love Tyler's colors. Like it's like wow, it's like I don't know, it's pretty dope. I really love Tyler's color scheme, and I believe one time like when I was doing the coloring job, like he gave me a few tips here and there, and he's self-taught too. Like he was self-taught doing colors and stuff, and pretty much like he showed me the tip and stuff, and it was a really good tip. I wish I'm doing this tip right now that he showed me, like I believe last year. But I mean, other than that, um, I truly enjoy other people and other artists just giving me tips on how to improve and stuff, and what can I do to just to be this next thing, I guess you can say, that I can help out a creator. Just give an extra oomph to their page. There's just screams quality, and just really just make it as an awesome book. Because I mean, with creation, it takes time, and everyone thinks like, oh well, it pumps out the next week, and I wish it's like that, but unfortunately, it's not in reality. Let me look at my shading. It looks cool. It could be better. Let's go here. Boom. Let's get this here. And let me see. I'll hit up Tyler later because I do plan on interviewing him for Entity, and the process of creating a graphic novel, especially 100+ pages. Like, holy crap, man! It's like I'm just wondering how long did it took, because I believe he did 100+ pages of a zombie graphic novel that Tyler was hired for, which was called Death Row. No, not Death Road. Death Row. He was the artist, and it took him like I believe a year or even 2 years just to get the graphic novel done, because he knows that graphic novels take time. And when I mean time, I mean time. Very very time consuming, especially like I believe like it used to be a movie script, like the guy he was working with, like he did movies and stuff, and this was originally going to be a movie script, but I guess for something that's going to be more affordable and under budget, I mean, why not be a graphic novel? And it's true, man. I think that's another thing that is comics are overlooked. It's like another entertainment where, look, if you want to create a movie but you do not have a budget for it, then why not create a comic? And like it, and it's just so, I don't know, comics is just so awesome. It's just a whole new other medium that people overlook. That people say, oh well, I rather watch TV than read. Um, I honestly don't understand that, but I used to be like that. So I have nothing against them for saying that, but honestly, they're just missing out. I mean, comics is just another alternative for entertainment, and it's easily overlooked. Honestly, it's easily overlooked for far too long. Let me see. All right, seems legit. Let's put some shadows in this dude's pants. So now, put the shadows here. What can I use for shadows? I'm just experimenting right now, guys. Let me try. Let me play around with my colors. Let's try overlay. It's making it too bright. Let's try. Darker color, I guess. It made absolutely no difference. Color, yeah. Let's put a color over another color. How about hue? Uh, it's something. I mean, it looks more darker than this color, but it made zero difference. Yeah, so I'm just using my color set, guys. I love my color set. It's something. Well, while I'm still playing around with the colors, let me look in the chat really quick to see if there's anybody that either popped in or has any comments to say. Okay, cool. Can focus on this then. You see, oh shoot, we are under an hour and 6 minutes. I just realized that now. What could we do with this? See this color? Huh. Okay. I think I have a good idea what I'm going to do with this. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change his pants and give it a more darker blue that they actually look like they're jeans. Okay, that's too blue. Okay, I'm getting there. How about this color? Ooh, this is perfect. But, you know, I have my contenders of blues. I think this is the previous color. Okay, so I think... I mean, they complement each other, too. Let me see. No, that ain't it. Okay, so... like, that one's perfect. So now, what we'll do is... oh, God, how did I get up there? Friggin' Clip Studio is glitching out on me, apparently. So, let's do shadings. Yeah, I don't dig that. Do you dig that? Because I don't dig that. That looks, that's poo-poo. So like that. Let me see. Let's try multiply. Yeah, there you go. I dig that color. All right. Let's go and make some magic here, guys. All right, it's somewhat decent. Boom. Now the more challenging part is the shading for his shirt, because I mean it's black. So I mean, what more can I do? Something that's black. I'll tell you what. A much more lighter gray. in my theory, I guess. I'm not saying I'm a pro or anything, but I think a lighter color would help out. If I do say so myself. Why aren't you doing anything different? Okay, this is weird. Colors aren't registering. Why the heck? Yeah, it's not registering. Yeah, what the heck, dude? I have no clue why Clip Studio. I guess Clip Studio is glitching out on me, I guess. Because, like, you guys are seeing this, right? Oh my god. I just realized I have it on eraser. Yeah, okay, now it's working fine. I'm sorry, guys. I had no clue what layer, not layer, but what tool I was on. But yeah, let's switch back to multiplier and get back to the scene. All right. God. Okay. It's there. Let's give it some shades here. So let's play around with the shades here. Boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, because another thing with Tyler is he loves some heavy shadows in his art pieces. So if he loves heavy shadows, then that would mean got to give some heavy colors for his pieces. Just to help and complement his art. Boom. Now. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Clip Studio did its thing. It was loading because, I ooze of excellence. So, you just got to give a lot of patience and love. And I think after this, we'll call it a day. We'll do a part 2 of this. We'll make a part 2 when I do another live stream. But as of for now, after I'm done shading this, we'll call it a day, guys. Thank you for watching, guys, for being excellent as always, Ooh. Okay, what the heck? Oh, that's right, guys. I erased it. So that way, boom. I use the same colors, so I get more shadier color scheme. So yeah, I think we can call it a day for now. Thank you guys for watching. I am Ichthy5. Actually, let's switch back to the kiss cam, shall we? Let me see. Where the heck are my glasses? There's my glasses. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and You ooze of excellence. Good night, guys.